we're beaming out to a couple of actually we're going out to Facebook, and we're going to the let's see, YouTube. So if you guys are watching this, you're probably going to see this live, but there's always going to be replay. Anyway, guys, so I hope everyone's doing well and having a good day. Very, 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 very hot here where I live, and yeah, I think it's like 40 degrees today. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I think it's close to like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, you could Google it, but it's hot. Degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's 104. Basically, it's 104 Fahrenheit for you guys that are in the States. So yeah, it's been like this for the last week, like every day. So yeah, pretty hot. So you guys, wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day and enjoying your day. I hope it's not too hot where you are, because it's bloody hot here. But with that said, I want to cover some crypto news. Just the usual, and just talk a little bit about some news and stuff, Bitcoin, and I give you guys just kind of like, you know, how I see things. Obviously, there's a lot happening in crypto. If you go and have a look at CoinGecko, you can see this on the screen here. CoinGecko, let's see, probably help if I interact with it. Yeah, so Bitcoin 69k, sort of 70k, BNB's 500. That's good. That's the one that I haven't really followed much, but it's basically doubled in price in the last 6 months. 585, and Solana's pulled back a bit because of this congestion on Solana. People, I can understand why people are not confident in Solana because of the congestion, but it's just the volume. It's just sheer volume that's causing that, and it's not a good look for Solana, because most of this that's causing all this is meme coins. That's what's causing all this congestion. It's these bloody meme coins. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just, yeah, that's, meme coins are like one of those things that really people flock to, and they kind of bring a lot of users to that chain. We're seeing now the base is getting a lot of volume, and the reason is the same thing. It's because of meme coins. So yeah. So here's a story here. This is crazy. This is nuts. So this whale here, they own basically let me have a look. Yeah, they basically own 4,300 and 4,300 BTC, right? They hadn't moved BTC for 10 years until because I got people like watching these wallets. They moved only 246 BTC. They sold it, and it's worth as close to $17 million yesterday at yesterday's prices. Well, I'm not sure if they sold it. They just moved it. Maybe they've moved it somewhere else, but they still got 4,000. They still got like over 4,000 left. 4,000 Bitcoin left. Holy crap! So their average price was $29.39. This was in 2013, and they've basically got a 230,000%. Holy cow! Their average price is $29.39. Their average price now, Bitcoin's worth 69,000, and they got 4,300 of them. Holy cow! This is nuts. This is here. You can see this is like a post on Twitter. Like, that is absolutely crazy. The amount of money that these guys have, or whoever it is, that's just ridiculous. 4,300. I'm just going on CoinGecko now to just see what this total value. It'd be in the billions easily, but I don't know how many. 4,300. What? Still not richer than Elon Musk, but getting up there. Basically 4,300 BTC is worth 300 million. Oh, I thought it'd be more than that. 300 million. No, that can't be right. It's got to be worth more than that. Yeah, 300 million. That's what that bag is worth. 300 million. That's crazy. So pretty much, yeah, they're laughing all the way to the bank. So interesting article here on Crypto Potato. That's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. So the next subject I want to talk about, have a quick chat about, is let's have a look here. This is a real kick in the face for Ripple investors. I mean, I have not owned Ripple since 2016, but it's a big kick in the face for Ripple investors or Ripple XRP holders, because now they're bringing out a stable coin. I mean, apparently they've got to pay some debts with SEC. But this is just what happens in crypto, you know. You guys are, whoever's part of the XRP Muppet army, that's what you guys are. You guys are Muppets, because you're brainwashed in thinking that XRP is the next big thing, all right? But what's it done in the last, since I owned it last, it was 40-ish cents. I think it was like 43, 44 cents. That's when I sold it in 2016. I had 80,000 XRP and I sold that. I got rid of it. And I sold it for like 44 cents. So, I wanted to get out of XRP. I didn't believe in what they were doing. And I didn't trust the CEO, because the CEO, not long after when Ripple or XRP was created, he dumped a whole bunch of XRP, basically cashed out. After I heard that news, I didn't want anything to do with Ripple anymore, and I haven't followed him since. All I know is that people still love that stuff. I compare the XRP army to the Cardano Muppets. They're the same crowd, pretty much. They follow religion. They have this cult. They follow religiously the centralized entity, dumbass. Whatever we want to call it. It's like a cult, right? This is where you guys don't understand why Bitcoin is what it is, because it's decentralized, right? If you look back on what are the screw-ups in crypto, guess what? It's always been from a central figure or a centralized company or a figurehead, okay? That's where all the screw-ups happen. Do Kwon, Terra Luna, Celsius Network, Alex Masinski. Oh, let's not forget about FTX. Your boy Sam Bankman-Fried was now doing 25, right, in jail. And not to mention, any of the other centralized entities where you're trusting a central figure or something. The list goes on and on and on, right? All those scams, BitConnect, OneCoin, heaps of these other MLM scams that are kind of like coded with crypto, and they're just the recruiting MLM bullshit. So whenever you trust a centralized entity, you're I don't know what the hell you're doing in crypto, because you're moving away from exactly what crypto is why Bitcoin is created. Okay, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, but I'm saying you can't screw with Bitcoin. You can't screw with the supply. There's limited supply. You can't just create more coins. So obviously this is a cash grab by XRP or Ripple, because they want to be part of the $150 million stable coin. No, because your XRP coin is shit. It's done nothing in the last 7 years, and now you're going to bring something new and bright and shiny, and you need a whole bunch of muppets to come and follow you on the journey, because they followed you for the last 6, 7 or 8 years. All right, so then they'll follow you to this new, and they're only going to make their pockets richer. These guys are Wall Street type of people, right? They just create a coin out of thin air, just make a supply out, and then they make billions of dollars. They just need enough muppets to follow them, just like Pulse Chain. Okay, hey, we just need a few muppets to follow us, and I'll go and then I can buy all the Louis Vuitton and all the Gucci I want, right? And then make a video on how I'm buying all this Gucci. And these people in crypto, they need to be extinguished. Okay, this is what's giving crypto a bad name, these bad actors. And XRP is right up to the top of my shit list for coins. I'm sorry if you like it, but honestly, you need to check yourself if you think that XRP is not even a real crypto. What was it created for? XRP was created for the banks, so then they could do their transactions. But other than that, what's it used for, and who uses it? No one. It's only traded on the exchanges, right? What else? What development's been happening? None. It's just a cash cow for central entities like the CEO and the people that run it, so then they can make more money, and the little guys get screwed. So shout out to all you XRP muppets. Guess what? You just got screwed. And if you follow these clowns into the new stable coin, you're an idiot. Okay? So that's why Bitcoin it is what it is, because no one can fuck with the supply. It's a limited supply. There's no central entity. They can't just change the goalposts. They can't just change the rules. You can't do that with Bitcoin. You can't just change the rules with Bitcoin. We need, I need a new mansion, or I need a new Lambo. I'm just going to change the rule, move the goalposts, so that I can pull this money, siphon this money out of the fucking market cap. This is what these people are doing. Okay? They're screwing you over. And don't even get me started on Cardano. What's that been done in the last 7 years? Nothing. See, we just need a bunch of muppets, like Pulse Chain muppets, to believe in something and get the people at the top more rich. What happened with Pulse Chain? That muppet convinced enough muppets to follow him, so that now he can go and buy Lambos and Louis Vuitton and Gucci and make videos on it, and show off how we can buy all this materialistic bullshit, which you don't really need. It just makes your life more complicated. Okay, and we just need enough muppets to believe in the shit they're selling, the snake oil shit that they're selling. It's the oldest trick in the book, guys, and you guys are dumb if you're following this stuff, because you probably haven't even read the Bitcoin white paper. That's Satoshi Nakamoto. It is a gift. It is a gift to every single human on this earth that they can't fuck with the money system, right? If you study what Bitcoin really does, what it really, get down and dirty, and really understand why it was created and for who, and you can't screw with it. That's why Michael Saylor keeps on buying the shit up, because it's a hedge against fiat. It's a store of value. To produce a Bitcoin, it takes you, probably like these days, like half a Bitcoin. And it's even going to get more rare in 18 or 17 days. Once there's another Bitcoin halving, every 10-minute block, there's going to be less Bitcoin produced. You can't screw with Bitcoin. It's tried and tested, and it's rock solid for the last 14 years going to the 15th year. It's not like, Bitcoin is run by a central entity and then they're just going to produce another stable coin. No, you can't screw with it. So shout out to you XRP Muppets. You're just making those corporate people that are at the top of Ripple more richer. Good on you. So, this is the sort of stuff that we've got to get away from in crypto. So sorry about the little rant, but it need to be said. Look, you guys can make money in crypto, right? There's a lot of ways to make money in crypto. But I keep saying, and I've said it forever, if you want to get, if you want to be, making it, putting your retirement away, putting money away for your retirement, you should be thinking about it already, even if you're in your 20s. You're laughing. I'm not in my 20s. I wish I was in my 20s, right? I'll be stacking so much Bitcoin, it wouldn't be funny if I was in my 20s. I'm not in my 20s. I'm in my 50s. But luckily enough, I was buying Bitcoin I kind of like been buying a lot of it when in like 2016. I didn't buy much when I bought my first Bitcoin when it was like $400. It was just, I didn't buy much at all, but I just wasn't exposed to it. I didn't know anything about it. I was still working a 9-to-5 job, busting my ring, working on a transport depot when I was like in my 20s, busting my ring, sweating my ass off, thinking this is the way to get ahead. I wish I knew about Bitcoin, when it was like that. Whoever that WOW was, $23. Average price is $29, $23. Previous article I just showed you. Holy shit, man! Like, holy crap! They got 4,300 Bitcoin. The average price was 20. What was it? $29. Holy crap! That's crazy, absolutely crazy. But this is what this is what happens, right? What are my thoughts on the Bitcoin halving? I think it's just going to pump till then, and then people take profits. Okay, it happens all the time. It's going to be a non-event, but it's going to be a significant event. It's going to be a event never to be repeated in history again, obviously, right? And this is like the third halving, I think. So it's going to be but it's going to be a non-event. It's going to be a very important event because it's going to halve the Bitcoin supply produced per 10-minute block. But it's going to be a non-event because nothing's really going to happen because it just takes time for it to marinate and then for it to affect the tokenomics. But the good thing about this time around, in my opinion, is we're going into we've got all these ETFs that people get access to through the ETFs, and then through the spot ETF, meaning they have to hold it physically, not physically but digitally. They have to hold it with a spot ETF, and that's going to gobble up a lot of the existing mining. Apparently it was like the existing mining is all being gobbled up anyway by Wall Street, and so there's already a high scarcity. But now once the halving goes to 3.25 per block, it's even going to make it more rare. So don't be surprised if we push over 100K this year, or even 150. But it will pull back, okay? So come up to the halving. I reckon there's going to be a correction after the halving, maybe in about another couple of weeks. And then it could pull back to maybe high 50s or 40s, probably high 40s maybe. If it's a big correction, it'll pull back. I really don't see it going back to 30k. I really don't. And then it's just going to motor from that on, right? BTC at 10k, 20k, 30k, maybe even 40k. I think those days are gone. It could get into the high 40s, but I really don't see Bitcoin going back to 40k. Not with the demand with ETFs, you know, and all that. The sentiment right now in the market. Maybe if we went in a real, like maybe after, maybe like 2025, 26, when we went into like a deep bear market, we could go back to. But I really don't see us going back, because if you study the history of Bitcoin, you know, look on the chart, it's really it's not gonna pull back much. It's just going to motor from this point on. See, so that's kind of like what we're at here. So I think we're going to see all-time highs, and then there'll be a pullback, but the pullback's not going to be like the bear market. It's not going to be major. It's probably going to be still, you know, 50, 60k bear market, maybe less. I don't know, but we just have to wait. But the good thing about it is it's going to be more scarce, and Wall Street's buying all this Bitcoin up, guys. So you know. You only have yourself to blame if you're not buying Bitcoin. So what I alluded to earlier, buy your Bitcoin, okay? That's your rock solid retirement. You know, this is what you put your kids' education unit, whatever your situation is, right? Then after that, you've got your bag. My biggest bag is Bitcoin, okay? Then I've got all this other shit that I just play around with, like meme coins. You know, you could even buy Bitcoin, and then you could buy Ethereum, you could buy BNB, you could buy Sol, could buy Polygon, but just stick with the layer ones, okay? Maybe Arbitrum, you know, but really your solid investments are Bitcoin. That's it. So really it's all you need, Bitcoin, okay? Your ROI is not going to be as good as these other ones, but it's going to be solid. So that's my take on it. I'll give you an update on where we're at with our meme coin. So this is a meme coin. It's called Buddy Token. I think I've spoken about this a few times already. And this is like a community coin. The amount of tokens I have, I had to buy in like everyone else. So, and we are still at 24%. So, look, it is what it is. We had some people cheat out and sell off, and that's fine. You know, this is like an open market, guys. You know, you guys are free to do what you want. You don't have to. Don't feel like as if you're obligated to do what I say. You know what I mean? This is a free market. Everyone's situation is different, so I totally get it. If you sell off and you need to pay your rent money, but it's fine. You know, that's your decision. That's the beauty about markets like this. You know, it's open. It's an open market, and DEXs are, you know, kind of like more fair, I guess, decentralized exchanges. So we're going to keep on pushing pushing Buddycoin. If you want to find some more information about it, just go to buddytoken.xyz and you'll read more about it. But this is our meme coin. It's a community coin, and we're going to continue to get this. So if you want to get involved, join our Telegram or just go to buddytoken.xyz and join our Telegram. Okay, we need more people to come and to support us and to get involved. Not going to lie, it's been pretty stagnant and dormant lately because you know, we're trying to push past this. Every time we push past, people sell off. but we're at 24%. So we need to get to 100%, and then then we can get to radium, okay, which is a DEX. Once we get to radium, then we're really going to be open up to a massive market of buyers, and if we hold, we can really start to increase. So, this is, if you want to come in this and take fast profits, it's probably not for you. I'm going to be honest. But if you want something that you can get into, and maybe a year, 2 years down the track, you could turn your, 1 sol or 2 sol or 3 sol into potentially 1,000 sol or 500 sol. Now, I'm not saying we can do it, but that's kind of like our goal is to do that, is to multiply your money a lot, 100x, 200x, 300x, whatever. But to do that, obviously, is not financial advice, but we need to get into the hundreds of millions of market cap, and that's going to take some time. So, at least you know who's running the show. In fact, I'm not even running the show. It's community coin. I have no control over the contract. Contract has been announced. I can't mint any more tokens. The minting function has been taken away. When I created this coin, it was a free open market, and anyone could jump in and buy it, including myself. I didn't get any coins. I had to buy coins myself, just like everyone else. I created the coin, right, and I didn't get any coins. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be as fair, as transparent as possible, and I had to buy in just like everyone else. And so at least kind of like the community. We have a small community, yes. But, I've seen some of these coins, they don't do anything for months on end, and then they just rocket. So, but we've got to get to radium. We have to get to radium, because that's the biggest thing. If we don't get to radium, then not much is going to happen, right? I'm not going to, we're going to be keep on doing live streams, and I'm going to be telling you guys, we need to get to radium, and we're not at radium, you know what I mean? So, hi Janice, how are you? So, I'm optimistic that we're going to get to radium, but there's no guarantees we'll get to radium, because, we need more people to believe in the project. Okay? So, that's pretty much it. That's the bottom line. That's how I can't say it any simpler. That if we don't get more people interested and believe in this project, then we're not going anywhere, okay? Now, long term, I don't want to say long term where this want to go, because I don't want to say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, when we're not even there yet. It's like putting the cart before the horse, okay? See, once we get to a market cap of maybe like 20, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, 100 million, that's when we really, you're looking at the SOL that you invested now, and it could potentially be 1,000x, right? So with that investment, then I can start reinvesting that capital into other things that will make Buddy Token long term, and will pretty much will basically say, if you hold Buddy Token, you want to fucking hold it and not ever sell it, because the incentives that I have planned for this, I'm not going to tell you what they are, because I can't. It's pointless telling you now. Once we're there, then if we ever get there, then I'll tell you what I have in store. But it's got to do with passive income, okay? Real shit, not MLM bullshit or anything. This is income that is going to be generated from actual real stuff. That's all I'm going to say. So, but we're not even there yet. So there's no point going into Pacifics. Let's just get to radium first, and let's get, this might take time, okay? there's no guarantees with what we're trying to do here. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make this a long-term project that will reward the holders, will reward the initial holders very lot, like a lot, and the people that came in early. You guys are the ones that are going to have the most benefit because you bought in the fair launch, which is now. And then it will just trickle on down the line, right? You've heard of staking, you've heard other things. There's different ways to spin it, but certainly there's some options there. But we need to get into the millions of market cap to then increase your bags to 100x, 1000x, whatever, right? Then we can then take that investment and then put it into other stuff that's going to make Buddy token holders more money. So that's why you're going to want to hold. But this is the plan, but we're not there yet. So, there's a lot of things that I could talk about, but there's no point. We've got to get to Raydium first. And the only way we're going to do it is we get more people involved in the community and to support us. You'll be part of the community. You'll be supporting. You'll be doing it for yourself and for everyone else. We're all going to be there, and we need to get to Raydium. So we're at 24% now. We need to get to 100%. So we still got to do 76%. Once we get to 76%, then we can really start to we're gonna be see some progress. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're just like we're there, but we're just stuck in the water. Okay, so if it's something that you want, a long-term project that it's not going to rug, it's like legit as AF. The community is small, but we're going to grow over time, and this is long-term. I want you guys to think long-term because that's how you win. You think long-term. If you can think long-term and have a longer time frame, you literally will trump all the people that here that are just trying to trade the meme coins and make 10 or 15% and then take that money to pay the rent. You don't want that. We want life-changing money. Okay, I want you guys to hit 7 figures with this, and the only way we're going to do it is if we build this community. That's the only way. So, guys, check it out. It's at buddytoken.com. This is long term, and you know me. I will continue to push this. That's the only thing I know what to do. That's the action. Okay, you want the result? You've got to do the fucking work. So, with that said, guys, have a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in if you're in Facebook or YouTube. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.